So most electrical, mechanical and HVAC businesses rely on word of mouth, referrals or waiting for the phone to ring when it comes to getting new projects. The problem is that keeps you stuck relying on luck rather than having predictable ways to generate leads that you're actually in control of. So in this video, I'm going to show you a tool that we use coupled with AI that has generated us over 24,000 leads in a matter of hours, and how you can use this same setup to consistently find high quality leads in just a few clicks to grow your business. So if you've ever wondered how to get more leads without wasting money on agencies or ads, stick around because I'm going to walk you through exactly what we do and the steps to use that you can implement into your business to getting hundreds and thousands of leads. So here it is, sports fans. So the platform is called clay.com, and let me explain the campaigns that we've just ran, where we've literally sourced like over 24,000 leads and then started cold emailing out to these. So this is kind of where it all starts within this tool called Clay. So let me walk you through. We got pretty much the same setup for electrical contractors, heat and gas, plumbing contractors, and then HVAC and air conditioning contractors. So it's the same thing. Let me just walk you through one of them. So let's go into this one here. And the first thing, let me just move this. Can I move that? There we go. That's out my way now. So the first thing, what we're actually doing here is we're connecting with Google Maps through, I'll show you in a second, through an API called serp.dev. But ultimately what's happening is that we're typing in, so business to search, electrician. And then what we've also done, this is a detail that needs to happen, is we've downloaded a CSV of like all the towns in which counties across the UK. So all towns in the UK, we've collated into a CSV and then uploaded this CSV to this sheet. You can create that CSV very easily. Like you can just Google it. You can go onto ChatGPT and you'll find something. And then what we do is we put in the business type that we want to search. So we're reaching out to electricians here. It might be that you're reaching out to, I don't know, pharmaceutical businesses or something like that. So what you would generally type into Google Maps, so like what we're going to be doing here, let's just take this one for example, Abingdon, Oxfordshire. So on this line here, we're actually typing into Google Maps, electricians, Abingdon, Oxfordshire, as you can see here. So this is what's actually getting searched, and it's the same thing as doing this. Okay, and then that's what's happening, and then all of these businesses come up. Previously, you would have to do this manually. Like you would actually have to go into Google and find all these businesses, and then in a spreadsheet, like take these numbers, take these email addresses, take these businesses, websites, and then go to the website and then enrich that data, finding emails, finding phone numbers, etc. You can now do all of this within this tool, which is incredible. The way that things are going in terms of like marketing with technology and AI, it's absolutely bonkers. So that's what's happening with all of these search terms. It's basically just searching Google Maps, and then this is like, let me see if I can open this up. Yeah, and then what we're doing here is we're using a tool called serp.dev, which is, let me just do that. There we go. This is it. So it's just as you can see, the world's fastest and cheapest Google search API, which we're connecting in. We're connecting to this clay.com. So connected here, here, and here. So this search is the first page, second page, third page, and then what we're doing is we're then writing those results. So how many results do we get? Here we go. We got like 10 results. Here we go. BlackRock Electrical. So that's one of the things that's getting written, or one of the businesses that's getting written into our next sheet, which I'll show you in a second. So that's page 1. This is page 2 of that same search. We got another one, and then here we got another one. Okay, so all of those 30 results, that's 30 results from electricians, Abingdon, Oxfordshire. That's 30 leads straight away that have been written into our next sheet, which is here. So now what we do is we write these formulas to then write it to this page over here. So so that's what happens here. All of these leads then get written here. So all of the leads, all of the electricians in these towns and counties on this column, Google 1, all of them. So you can see there's 805 rows. So 805 times 30, whatever that is for Google 1, that they will get written here, which works out to be just over 6,000. So 6,000 leads. And look, what we're doing is the key bits of information, the company name, the website, phone number. Those are the most important things. And then what we can do, we can add some formulas. I'm not going to go into all the details of these formulas here. We can check. This is important, actually. We actually want to put a formula in here that ultimately, let's see if we can see it here. So like if category equals one of the following, so electrician, electrical installation service, contractor, electrical engineer, electrical contractor, return true. So as you can see, true. Because what sometimes happens, as you can see here, like we may search electricians, Abingdon, Oxfordshire, but it may come up with like electric generator shop, which isn't actually who we want to target. So then it will return false because it's not electrician, it's not electrical installation service. Here we go, like appliance store. So we don't want to reach out to them. So we can put a little formula in there that filters them out. Then what we do is, and what this tool is, just to give you clarity, it's a dynamic spreadsheet that you can enrich data and pull from other sources like serp.dev, like ChatGPT, and collate and enrich and fine-tune data to then stick into like a cold email campaign, or just download as a list of numbers that you can call and reach out to. So then this next stage is like, right, once we've got all of these, we can then write that to an enrichment workflow spreadsheet. And then this is where all the cool stuff happens. So we got all of these leads. So we got like 12,000 total. We've removed duplicates. We've removed and filtered out the people that we don't want to reach out to. So we got like over 12,000 rows in here now, leads. And then what we can do is, with their company name, with their website, with their phone number, we can then use AI, so this tool here, to search the website, search the name of the business, search the number, and try and find out who the owner of that business is. And then we can verify whether that is the owner. Another AI to verify the original AI search, because we want to find the name of the person, so then we can contact that person. We don't want to just be like, hey. We want to be like, hey, Craig, more personalized, and start a conversation. Like, that's where it all stems from. If we can have a conversation with someone and talk to them about how we can help them, the problems that we can solve, obviously that's how business is started. So we want to be personal if we can. So what this does is it then starts enriching this data. So looking for their name, verifying if they are actually like the founder or the CEO. Then what we want to do is we want to then try and, now we've got their name, we're pretty confident that we've got their name. We've got the name of the business, phone number, website, but we haven't got an email yet. So then what we can do is we can use this tool to find an email connected, to all of the results that we've got so far. And it's pretty good then at finding emails. So as you can see here, we're starting to find emails. Then it will verify whether that's an active email, because we don't want to be sending emails to email addresses that are old or just aren't relevant, because it can affect email deliverability, especially in large scale campaigns. So it will find the email, verify it. There's various different verifications that we go through here just to make sure like we're 100% sure we've got decent emails here and they're not going to bounce. Then what we can do, and this is really cool, is we can actually look at, you can do this however you like. You can look at reviews from Google, because these have been scraped from Google. You can look at those reviews on Google and then pick one out, or you can actually look at their website and say, oh, saw this thing on your website, or been looking at your website, or saw this case study project on your website. And then you can, as you can see here, use OpenAI, ChatGPT, to create a personalized first line in the email campaign. So, you can be like, this one, for example, hey, Scott, saw Ben's review on how your team installed his EV charger quickly and to a high standard. Solid work. And then you can get into the next line of your email, starting to talk about your offer, how you can potentially help them, what you've done with other people, and then if you're open to having a quick conversation. And this is kind of what we're doing within our business that's working really well. Like we're generating, tens of thousands of leads doing this. And we're also showing guys how to do this and the details behind doing this within our training. So helping like electrical business owners, mechanical heating business owners, HVAC businesses, how they can generate this amount of interest and leads that then translates into high value projects. So if you're interested to see if we can work with you and help you do this as well as bring in all of like the controls, automation, BMS in-house, then there should be a link in the description which you can click. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you on the next video.